Okay, today we are reviewing all this factoring that we've been doing since last week. All of this is stuff that we've already done. We're just going to keep practicing and reviewing. Number one, this is the one where you use the GCF to factor out the greatest common factor and what they have in common when it comes to the A's and the B's. So if I type 14, 28, and 35 in Desmos, GCF, 14, 28, 35, and just by looking at those numbers, you should have known that they have a 7 in common. They can all be divided by 7. And they also have how many A's in common? The smallest number is 2. And how many B's in common? The smallest number is 1. So I can take out a 7, a A squared, and a B from everything. Okay, so then you just start dividing and taking out letters. 14 divided by 7 is 2. If I take two A's out of this, you have 1 A left. If I take 1 B out of here, you have 3 left. Okay. Negative 28 divided by 7 is negative 4. If I take 2 A's out, you don't have any. And if I take 1 B out, you don't have any. Okay? And then 35 divided by 7, positive 5. If I take 2 A's out, I have 1 left. If I take 1 B out, I have 1 left. So that is your final answer. Okay, those are simple. Problem 2, if there is no number in the front, then these are the easy ones. That means all you need to type is negative 68 and negative 5 in decimals. That means 2 numbers that multiply and give me negative 66 and 2 numbers that add and give me negative 5. So negative 66 goes here and negative 5 goes here. Those 2 numbers are negative 11 and positive 6. And that's it. Negative 11 and positive 6. They both have a y, so this is y and y. Okay? And then the last one, if there is a number other than 1 in the front, then first you need to check the greatest common factor. So you would type 10, 11, and 6. Oops. Right here. 10, 11, and 6. And they don't have anything in common. So I'm not going to take anything out. So then what do? You multiply. You're going to multiply the first number, circle it, because you're going to need it later, the first number with the last number, which is a negative 6. So what do you get? Negative 60. So you have x squared minus 11x minus 60. We're going to type negative 60 and negative 11 in decimals. Negative 60 and negative 11. And see what those 2 numbers are. It's a negative 15 and a positive 4. Negative 15, positive 4. Okay, and we have x's, so I'm going to put x here and x here. And the last step is to do what? Divide by the number that you circled. Okay, so we're going to divide by 10 and divide by 10. Neither one of those numbers can be divided. Okay, but they can be reduced. So we need to check that they can be reduced first. So we're going to type negative 15 divided by 10 in decimals, and we're going to type 4 divided by 10 in decimals. Right here. Negative 15 divided by 10, and 4 divided by 10. Remember, I don't want decimal, so you're going to click the fraction button on both. So it's a negative 3/2 and a positive 2/5. So we write that down again, like rewrite the whole thing. So it's x minus, what did I say, 3/2? And x plus 2/5. So then if it cannot be reduced anymore, we're going to move that bottom number to the front. The bottom number to the front. So the 2 goes to the front. That's 2x minus 3. And the 5 goes to the front. That's 5x plus 2. And just to check, 2x times 5x gives you 10x. And negative 3 times positive 2 gives you that negative 6x. And if we do the box, then you'll notice that the middle ones will give you a sum of negative 11x. Okay, so that's how you're going to do the assignment in Schoology right now. And if you have any questions, make sure that you're helping each other out and asking me